Republicans gather in Tampa for their convention later this month. Among the hordes of people covering the event will be 3 CNN iReporters. Each competed for the slot, beating out more than 200 entries. And we want you to meet them right now. Let's begin with Elizabeth Lawton of Virginia, who tells us she has volunteered for every Republican presidential campaign since 2000.
495, the beltway that separates those in D.C. from the people they represent. I came to D.C. with a single mission, to stand up for those who live outside of this highway. Back then, we were told hope and change was the answer to it all. But now, nearly 4 years later, Obama has squeezed the hope out of all of us.
All right, now to Matt Sky of New York, who says he's an independent voter who finds this year's GOP race fascinating.
You've had Michelle Bachmann, Herman Cain, Tim Pawlenty dropping out before he even had a chance, the rise and fall of Rick Perry. But ultimately, Romney was able to hold on to this consistent level of support. It wasn't that enthusiastic, but it was there all along. And as we shuffled through all the candidates, ultimately ending up with Newt Gingrich, finally down to Rick Santorum, you know, Romney was the guy. So it'll be interesting to see if the party is able to unite behind him.
Our final iReporter, who will be helping to cover the Republican National Convention for CNN, is Alex Anderson of Minnesota. He interns at the conservative think tank, the Heritage Foundation.
This will be my first vote in a presidential election, and I'm realizing that the future of my nation will depend on my generation. As a college student and freelance video journalist, I've seen firsthand the importance of communication amongst my generation. Internet, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube have all effectively connected a generation unlike any time in history. Now is the time to send the voice of my generation into the political forefront of this upcoming election.
All right, that's Alex, Matt, and Elizabeth. Get to know them. They'll be filing iReports for us from the Republican National Convention.